Oh, would you look at this? Another rendition of the DK rap. How common is this? Well, let's go ahead and ramp it up some more. Why not? That's right, it said one hell of a guy. How dare it gets rendered to one heck of a guy in Smash Brothers Melee? How dare it? Anyways, back to the song. And I hope you enjoyed that long rap that was sped up. Anyways, hello good friends, it's the Cranky, and welcome to a new project I've been looking forward to playing for quite a while. I know it's been played a lot on YouTube, but I want to show off my own rendition of it. And I plan on making this more than just a like an informative LP. I want to make this more like a story time let's play, because I do have lots of stories to tell with this game. And I think that's going to really make it a whole lot more interesting. And as DK jumps off this large barrel and grabbing a small one, jumping on grassy land. Alright, the way I'm going to be doing DK64 is 100%. Technically it's 101%. The reason why I'm going to do it 100% run is because I know where everything is. Because I have played this game pretty much ever since it first came out back in '99. I will be collecting every single thing in the game, unlike in Zelda LPs I've done. Because I know where all that stuff is. And we'll go ahead and start in the empty file, but before I do that, let me just go ahead and show off some cool things here, like the sound right here. We can set it to stereo here. That's a whole lot better. I don't know why I had it set to mono a while ago. Sound effects. Back when I first used to play this, I would always turn the sound effects off because I always loved listening to the music. And I still like to do that in some cases, but for this LP I'm going to keep it on. So that you guys can hear a lot of what the Kongs are saying, or even just the sound effects that go on in the game. And I would keep this up to the max all the way. Reset, that's just to reset everything to sound. Alright, what's next? Combattle, that is the multiplayer version of this game. I will not be covering that, because I don't have a second N64 controller. Mystery is more like the special features of the game. I will be doing that after the project is over. Options, I'm pretty sure all options are set. Screen size, do we want it normal or widescreen? Let's keep it normal, so that the text can appear a little bigger on your screen. Story skip off, yeah, I wanted to have the story skip off so that you can all see the story behind everything here. You'd only want the story skip on if you're doing a speed run. Reset high scores, I will not do that. Chippy cam follow, yeah, I'll keep that on follow. The free can be kind of tedious. But with that all settled, go ahead and head on into adventure. And we'll select this kind of transparent golden banana. And it has absolutely all zeros and colorful question marks up there. And 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'm acting like this is a speed run, but it really isn't. Anyways, I'm not really going to talk about what's going on in this cutscene and everything. It's going to last for a couple minutes. I'd like to just talk about my first experiences playing this game. And I can even tell you the day I first started playing, and that was when I first got it. That day was December 28th of 1999. And I'll tell you why this date is kind of significant. Because, if you may not know, back in the year 1999, I had this, or maybe some parts of the world had this fear of something called Y2K. If you don't know what that is, I'll probably provide a link to that in the description. The thing I feared about with Y2K was when the year 2000 would hit, everything would lose power and everything, and I would never be able to play games ever again. That's my personal thing on it. I know that sounds kind of silly, but that's what I used to think when I was only 11 years old playing this game. What's another thing I could mention? I was really hyped about this game when I first saw it in like a shopping catalog about a month before it came out in '99, because I was such a huge Donkey Kong Country fan for the Super Nintendo, because that is really my all-time favorite Super Nintendo game. Unfortunately, I don't have a Super NES with me right now. And if only Nintendo could re-put that game itself back on the Wii Virtual Console. Yeah, I paused to let Karul say all that. Yeah, that guy hanging on the wires. I'm like, what are you doing that for? Can't you just get yourself over the side? No, everything's fine. And yeah, they do sound like gibberish when they talk like that. Uh-oh, engine problems. How did that happen? They must have been in such a rush. Ooh. Wow. Another interesting thing about whenever I start a new adventure, every time I play this game, sometimes the audio would be distinct in some places. Like when it hits the rock, the sound for it crashing into the rock would come like 2 seconds after it happened. I don't know why, it's probably just an N64 issue. Anyways, the huge battle right there. The battle between two huge inanimate objects. The Karul ship, the DK Island. And we got more dialogue here. Gods. Yeah, I don't know if the sound, or at least the music, is somewhat a second or two behind what I'm normally used to hearing.
I want you to do everything in your power to keep Donkey Kong distracted. Steal that hoard of golden bananas he treasures so much, and take care of his pathetic friends. This time there can be no mistakes.
Good luck with that.
Oh, Your Excellency, we've already taken care of business.
I hope for your sake you're right this time.
No.
While you'll be busy looking for your precious golden bananas, flea-bitten friends, I'll be preparing my lizard-flavored surprise.
Can't believe Donkey himself doesn't even know what just happened. Come quickly, they're gone. They're all gone. Oh well. Well, time to control DK for the first time. And no, I don't like to trip over bananas. I personally, but if DK likes to trip over bananas, then so be it. But yeah, this is inside that island. I don't know how you come up with with at least a sky like this. Doesn't even match what's outside. Your precious banana horde, and all the other conks have vanished. Can't find them anyway. You better go and tell Cranky the bad news. Bark. Man, that sounds like a dog bark and not a squawk. I don't know why he would come up with bark rather than squawk. 'Cause that's what parrots really sound like. Cranky's lab. Yeah, he runs a lab instead of a cabin. Well, if it isn't my lazy, good-for-nothing son. Yep. Donkey is Cranky's son. Lost your golden bananas again? And where might your friends be? You don't know, do ya? I'd have thought you would have been able to smell the work of a reptile by now. Luckily for you, old Cranky's batch of homemade potions will give you all the skills you need for your silly 3D quest. But you're not having any until you've completed my training barrels. Now buzz off and come back when you've done them all. Yeah, I know I'm kind of speeding up the text a little bit, but I just feel like that's absolutely necessary to not make this such a long episode and such. And here's the weirdest thing of the game. What did Cranky mean about training Donkey all confused? Yeah, when I first saw that, I'm like, really? You don't know what training is? Well, probably because he's a monkey and monkeys don't know all that stuff. But it's like, I mean, this guy is like one of the strongest and he doesn't know what training is. Alright, this training is squawk. Press Z to dive underwater, then press and hold A or B to swim at different speeds. Pressing Z will act as a water break to slow you down. Prove yourself by collecting the coin. Yeah, holding A will make you swim faster, B will make you swim that slow. But may want to get it done as fast as you can by holding A. But yeah, another story I'd like to tell, maybe after I get the instructions for these oranges. Pick up the oranges, hold Z, then press C right to throw them. Just throw 5 oranges and you're done in here. Now, the one thing I would always do when I picked up the oranges was just throw them straight in here, but I found this in a speed run. Just watch. It didn't work. Maybe I wasn't close enough to the tree. I saw in a speed run where you can throw the oranges at that tree and all 5 would be shot at once rather than 4 at a time. But I guess I wasn't close enough to the tree. Now we got some barrels. And barrels are a very rare thing in the game, anyway. Press B to pick up a barrel, press B again to throw it. Pick up and throw 5 barrels to move on. Yeah, I will admit, this game doesn't have too many barrels. But at least they're training me on it for a good heads up. I like it when it bounces over a barrel like that. We got one left, right? Yep. Oh, wow. Man, I can't believe how fast this is going. We got a tree and some vines. One of my favorite things of Donkey Kong series. Press A to leap from one vine to another. Press R when holding a vine to face the other way. Press Z to drop from a vine. Now go and collect the coin at the end of the vines, alright? And here's another interesting story I have about climbing up a tree. Usually when I would have one N64 controller, the control stick would be somewhat out of position and I wouldn't be able to climb it up as fast. Hurry, DK, go and get that potion from Cranky and let's get going. Yep. Yeah, in my first couple years of playing the N64, I would always like wear out the control stick and have to buy a new controller all the time. Maybe I wouldn't buy it, I just have to ask for a new one, because, you know, you don't have a job when you're when you're that young. You took your time, Donkey. Jungle Rust said and did it. Here, drink this. Simeon Slam. Whatever that is. Right. You and your missing buddies will be able to slam the ground by pressing A to jump and then Z while in the air. It should get you out of this area. So equivalent to a ground pound. One more thing. I've got a real treat for you, but only if you bring me 15 banana medals. I think they look like this. You think they look like that? I'll see you later if you're lucky. Alright? Alright. Alright, Cranky, I'll take your word for it. And we'll go ahead and leave this area. I don't think there's anything else to collect before I can leave. That probably won't be till a whole lot later in the game. But here's that switch. And I was on the far side of it rather than the middle. And I still got it down. Unbelievable. Squawks again. He's back, DK. King Cruel's island is over there. He must be the one who stole your bananas and kidnapped the other Kongs. I've taken a quick look around, but the only area that hasn't been blocked off is that island with a cave on it over there. Alright. Might as well check that out. And before I head on over there, gotta step on these. Find a similar numbered pad in the same area and press Z to banana port between the two. So essentially these are the shortcuts of the game. Really like them. But I gotta step on the other one to make it work. So the other number one would be right there. I don't know if swimming like that is much easier than just jumping around. Maybe it's not as tedious. But at least that one is pressed. And in here we find what appears to be a giant Kremlin. Yeah, very gigantic. Oh hi, my name's Clumsy and I've been locked in here because I wouldn't smash up some little island. But how could I? Such a lovely little island full of cute monkeys. So I said no. Karul says I'm too soft to be a Kremlin, and I'm to stay in here until I've toughened up. I'll do anything to be free again. Alright. Hey little monkey, who you calling little? Perhaps you could help poor old Clumsy escape. Oh go on, I'll be your bestest friend. Oh absolutely. If you don't call me little again. Yes, Donkey will help Clumsy. Don't get too excited though, cause you got a long ways to go before you can be helped. Completely helped, that is. Banana indeed. Unbelievable. Oh, Clumsy's so happy now, but Cruel has taken the keys to this cage and given them to the biggest and most feared soldiers in his army. If you manage to get hold of any keys, please bring them back here to open my locks. Don't tell Cruel, though. This has to be our big little secret. Little secret. Yeah, you saw when he moved around. It's like, man, you had to move the text box far to the left. It's like, calm down, mister. But that's how banana porting works in this game, and I really like that. Alright, first gold banana of the game. You gotta like it when he said, yeah. Alright. That would be the entrance to the world. Over here, you dumb ape, I'm the mighty blocker, and don't think for 1 minute you're coming in here without showing me some of your stupid golden bananas. If I disobey that fat old fool Karul, it's the big sawmill in the sky for me. So pay up pronto and I can get my wooden butt out of here. Alright. Make sure no beavers get to me. Yeah, I'm going to say this for the record. I really don't like in Donkey Kong Country Returns, that there aren't Kremlin enemies and more like the Tikis. I really miss all that. So that's why I pretty much refer to this. And as far as this door over here it goes. Don't be afraid, young ones. It's only me, Wrinkly Kong. My body may have passed away since Donkey Kong Country 3, which I've never played before, but I'm here in spirit to help you defeat those naughty crocodiles. I can use my supernatural powers to reveal to you and your friends where that rogue Hyrule has hidden some of your precious golden bananas. You can come and see me whenever you see my face. Don't be shy now, dearies. That is something I will not do every world because I already know where all the golden bananas are. I could do it for entertainment purposes, but I don't want to spend too much time on that. Come on, I haven't gone all day. Show me the bananas and I'm out of this dump.